This is my everyday carry wallet, which I'm using daily, in different colors of course. And fun fact, this is my best seller as well. I had an idea to make this wallet in a shell Cordovan leather, but I was trying to push that idea away from me because this is a really expensive leather and I didn't know, will I have the customer for it or it will just lay on my shelf, or at least I would use it. But it all stops today, because today I'm making this out of shell Cordovan. I could say that I never seen this piece until now, but that would be a lie. This is the first thing you do when you have the delivery of that kind of leather. You just open the box and just look at that piece. That is something. So today's build will be pretty much easy because this is a one piece of leather. I will use my cutting die for this. Take it out, and we have the great piece of a wallet here. Somebody asked me, why do you use sponge but not directly putting Tokonole on the leather? I feel this way is more easier for me. I'm applying just a tiny bit of Tokonole on the sponge and I can place it on leather easily and quicker than I would use my hands on just this needle bottle. Next step would be marking your place of first fold right over here. I'm gluing all the way down, making my first fold, scratching the face underneath, making second fold, third and fourth, and then I will end up with a tube. I hope not. So I give that glue a minute to dry, and now I'm ready to make my first fold. It sounds like launching a rocket, but it's basically just gluing leather. That's it. So I'm always hammering this edge, but you have to be careful because if your leather is more on the dry side, there could be some cracks all over here, and you want to avoid that. So just a lightly tap to make the leather break in a bit. Now we need to scratch the bottom on my gluing line. I'm adding glue for this part on the bottom. Let it dry for a second and wrap it. So when I'm gluing this piece, what I'm doing, I'm trying to fold it right on the place where this leather ends up. To make a line, making a line on the bottom. But like I said, don't be very upset if it won't be very straight. And then these pockets should line up. Not like this or that. Make them straight. Hold it in place and use your hammer to smash this piece, but not too hard, like I said before. So you see I tapped it out a bit. It has lined up. Now the same thing. And now what I need to do is just to make a nice cut. Since I'm using a metal ruler, I'm afraid not to scratch the leather over here, so I'll just cover this with my cloth, place it where I need to, push it just a bit, and cut. before punching holes, make sure you have placed some sort of leather underneath. Basically, the best is just to use the scraps out of this piece which you're cutting off, because this way you won't damage the leather underneath. Out of this board is used as hell, so it has different rough pieces. You don't want that to be displayed on your back stitching. I'm not hitting with my hammer pretty hard because I want to control how the breaking iron is going into the leather. The other way, you can just be slightly off, and that could be a problem on the back side. In this small piece, I'm using about 6 to 7 times of the thread, of the length of the thread, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and to be sure, just let's add the 7th part. Going through the ear, and go through the thread like once, twice, pull the end, leave it, pull the other end, and you're done. You have 2 needles on the thread. Next step is pretty easy. Adding toconal on my sponge, hitting the bottom with it, so you see how shiny it is just out of first layer. Now I will use 800 and then 1200 grit sandpaper, sand it at toconal, burnish it, and it's a wrap, if you know what I mean. This quickie one though, thank you guys for watching, stick around, and by the way, if you want to make this wallet by yourself, you can easily go to my Etsy store and pick the template. And for those who watched till this moment, I want to thank you and give you some sort of a gift. It's a 25% off on any item in my store. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye.